Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new AviationJack video. Hope you're all doing super well. We are back at Munich airport today, flying back to Cairo in Egypt, Boeing 737-800, and we are also have Chaseplane for this video today. I decided to grab it, install it and configure it, and I have to say, it's getting me some used to. I haven't used it in about 5 years since we were in P3D, so it's very interesting to get it back, but I'm enjoying what it has to offer. I'm loving, everything about the camera, to be honest with you. I am on Vatsim at the moment, however, we're going to have to disconnect. GSX is not working. It's giving me this, and I can't actually get us to reposition the aircraft, so we can't use any kind of pushback, which is a shame because it's quite busy here. We will reconnect back up to Vatsim, just not for the departure. There's no ATC on anyway, but yeah, unfortunately we can't really do any kind of pushback. So yeah, we'll disconnect for the departure, but we'll go back in again for the actual flight itself. Without further ado then, I'll get into Valanta and I'll show you all what to expect on today's flights. Here we are in Valanta. We are Egypt Air 47 Hotel from Munich down to Cairo. If you have a look at our, oopsie daisy, our OFP. Today we're departing runway 08 left and we are cruising to flight level 330 and with a cost index of 32. Should take us about 3 hours and 22 minutes to get down to Cairo, which is pretty similar to the way up, to be fair. Alright, so here we are in the flight deck. We are using Chaseplane, like I said, so here we have all of everything that I've got going on right now with the views. As you can see here, we're panning through them, and I have to say I've missed it, and cinematic mode is back, and I can't wait to use it. But we'll get the aircraft loaded and ready, and then we can actually see what it's all about. So, electronic flight bag, we'll request data from SimBrief, grab the departure, wow it's windy, 08024 gusting 37, damn, it's a windy one in Munich today. We'll leave our OFP up here, head down to the FMC page, position and then ref Echo Delta Delta Mike, pop that route in there. This is where it takes forever and it freezes. Destination today, we are going to the Hotel Echo Charlie Alpha. Flight plan request, SimBrief route, select the payload, set the fuel, select the route, and that will pop itself in. And then we'll load in the route like so. Execute, 08 left is our departing runway, execute that one. Departure today, 08 left on the Vavor 3 Quebec. Should be all the way down at the bottom. Vavor 3 Quebec, execute that one, and then we can do the rest of our bits and bobs. Zero fuel weight, reserves are 1, cost index is 34, and like I said earlier on, cruising flight level 330. N1 limit, we should do some takeoff data now. So performance tool, runway select 08 left, import from aircraft, import weather and calculate. We're going to do a normal takeoff today with a select temperature of 51. So 51 out there we go. Takeoff is going to be flaps 5. Trim 90, no, trim is 4.76, and then 139 at 141, 144, which is all correct. So we'll set 4.76 on the trim. Let's do that now. There we go, that should do it. And then 144 is our V2 speed. So flight director left, flight director right. 144, VNav, LNav, and we're going to set it straight to flight level 330. Brilliant. That is now set on there, and then we're going to set our departing runway, which is 080. I'm yet to figure out how we're actually going to push back from the stand, but we'll figure it out closer to the time. 2000 on the squawk, and then I want traffic and data, 1000 hectopascals, which is good. I will switch on all of our fuel pumps as well. And we're going to start the APU and everything up there. Get all of our seatbelt signs switched on as well. Got a lot of nice add-ons in this sim today in 2020, because obviously we have the immersion package for the little, contrail effects. And then we also have Chaseplane on the camera and the Boris sound pack for powering the sounds of the 737, and they do sound amazing, as you can hear. So yeah, there's a lot of good sounds going on, which I like quite a lot. There we are. Okay, so we're going to wait for the APU to fire up, and then we can try and get our pushback and departure going. Not quite sure how we're going to do it, but I thought you could do it through the EFB, but I don't think you can. Alright, APU has connected. I've just powered it up. APU bleed is now on as well. Pats and stay off. Electrics can also stay off. Anti-collision light can come on, and that should be everything. Everything else is already started and good. It turns out we can do it through the FMC. I just don't quite know what kind of distance it's in, to be honest. We'll set 300 like so, and straight out or standard left. I think we'll just...
Beacons on, brakes released, clear to push straight out.
There we go, now we're moving. Okay, let's start up the engines then. So engine right, ground. Very nice. 23, 24, 25. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. Well, that would do, to be honest.
Set the brakes.
It's a bit unrealistic,
Hey,
but
brakes set, clear to disconnect, and thanks for the good push. We'll see ya.
but when GSX is being a bit funny, we can't really
Yeah, no problem, guys.
do much about that.
We're disconnected the tow bar now. Stand by. Okay, tow bar is disconnected. We're disconnecting the interphone right now. Pin's gonna be on the right-hand side, guys. Take care. We'll see you.
To be fair, it's quite good voices. Prefer that to the GSX one. And there you go. Engine 1 is now starting up as well. Nice. Wait for engine 1 to stabilize a little bit. And we're going to set flaps 5. So 1, 2, 5. RTO on the takeoff. And we're going to get the engine start switches to continuous. Generator 1, generator 2, APU off. Anti-collision can stay on. That's all good. Packs can come to auto. Electrics on. Pro Pete's on as well. And then that's all good. We'll do a flight control check. Full left, like so, and full right, full up, full down, full rudder left, full rudder right. Parking brakes released and a bit of thrust, and we'll get taxiing to runway 08 left, which is not too long of a taxi, which is good. It's going to be straight down this apron on Whiskey 2. And then we'll take a left onto Mike at the end. Line up via Alpha 2. Should be more than enough runway. There we are. Get to see the beauty of Chaseplane as well with their camera angles and their taxi and physics. If anybody has any recommendations as well for the correct type of camera settings, you know, when it comes to touchdown and the taxi cam, you know, like the vibrations and everything, do let me know what your settings are, because it'll be a lot better to know what's realistic and not. There we go. So we're very close to runway 08 left now. Our landing lights can come on and so can our strobe lights. And we're going to head out of here. Like so. And then we're going to go through Alpha 2 and join up on the next one, which is the next right-hand turn. So far, I think the taxi physics actually look pretty decent, to be honest. I think it's going pretty well. The brakes, yeah, I like how it, especially when you turn right, as you can see, it kind of pushes you to one side, looks around the corner a little bit. I think it's quite good. I like that a lot. And then when you straighten up, you'll see it brings you back into centre. But I like how it's a bit wobbly and everything like that. It's quite fun. Well, let's depart Munich then for 3 hours and 30-minute flight. We'll get going. Overshot that one a little bit. Okay, we're going to start the clock, 50%. Stable. And toga.
89.
Checked.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Gear up. There we are. Bye bye Munich. Lovely takeoff. Increase our pitch a bit. We're going to arm the auto thrust. Flaps 2. Nice. And now we're also going to arm autopilot. So command A. Flaps 1. There we go. Flaps up. And standard pressure on both sides. Well, there we have it, everybody. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoy the rest of the flight down to Cairo. I'll keep you updated and I'll catch you all very shortly. Enjoy the rest of the video. Bye bye. Hello there everybody, welcome back to the flight deck. So as you can see, time is going now. We've been 2 hours into the flight and we've got another hour and a half until we start our top of descent into Cairo. Actually, that's a lie. It now says top of descent's at 5 Zulu, which means 1 hour until top of descent. So not too long to go, so we're going to start planning now for the arrival into Cairo. So departure arrival. On my OFP, it says that we are arriving runway 23 left. Just going to make sure that our meta still gives us that routing. So arrival, was it 23? Yeah, I'm happy with that. That looks good for me. And it looks like we're going to do a direct arrival. We'll see if we can find an approach to do though. ILS 23 left, and we have 2 transition available. So that is the CV01 and the CV02. So let's have a quick look at what one we can use. We shall use CV01 for the arrival transition today. We'll execute that one, and then if I show you what it's going to look like, it's going to look like this. We're going to fly to CVO, head over Cairo itself, and then kind of swing back on ourselves and into 23 left. And quite a hefty taxi to the gate that we want to go to, but hopefully it won't take too long. Okay, now we're going to go to the legs page and just ensure that we have no discontinuities, which we don't. Here's our final ref speed here. 108.7 is the ILS, so we're going to pop that in there as well. 108.70, and the course we have is 224. So we're going to set that one as well. We'll go this way instead. Should go a bit quicker that way. 244 for the course. There we go. I'm going to have a quick look at the minimums, see what they are. The minimums is 970, so we're going to definitely take quite a while to set. So I'll leave it there, everyone. We'll reduce our our altitude down to about, let's say, 16,000 feet initially, and then we should start our top of descent. As you can see, now it's 5:02 PM for the descent, which is in 1 hour exactly now. So nothing else to really say. Thank you all for watching so far, and I'll catch you all at top of descent. Hello everybody, welcome back to the flight deck.
Hotel, descend now 3,500, QNH 1013.
Descend now flight level 3,500, QNH 1013, Egypt Air Force 7 Hotel. Why did I just say flight level? Apologise everyone. Not sure why I said flight level. Right, okay, QNH 1013, which is set. We are in Cairo approach, I forgot to mention. We're descending to 3,500 feet. Yeah, we'll see how things go. The speed right now I'm not happy with, so I'm just going to reduce our descent rate a tiny bit.
Saudi 417, turn left heading 270 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 237, report established.
270, cleared ILS.
I've got the sound currently on Mars, just because I want to hear ATC a bit more until we get to landing. Obviously the actual non-headphone sound, well, I'll put that on once we get a bit closer. There's Cairo right in front of us. We're landing 23 center, called into approach. We're going to start setting some flaps out now just to help us with our speed. So there's flaps 1. There we go. It's just going to help us a bit stabilizing that speed because we are a bit high.
Saudi 417, free speed.
Flaps 2.
200, Saudi 417.
Saudi 417, negative, your free speed, no speed restrictions.
Free speed, thank you, Saudi 417.
So 23 center is this one here we're landing on. There we go. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what we're doing.
Peter 47 Hotel, turn right heading, correction, left heading 080.
Left heading 080, Egypt Air 47 Hotel.
Saudi 417 established island, 23 connect.
This is a really odd approach.
With 3006, 123 center through the land.
We're just flying right over the airport.
417.
Interesting. Very interesting approach. So I think it's going to bring us up here and then make us left turn in. We are now descending to 2,500 feet, as you can see.
Egypt Air 47 Hotel, speed 200.
Speed 200, Egypt Air 47 Hotel. Okay, we're going to
Egypt
adjust that.
021, Direct, are you with me?
2,500.
A bit more spoilers. Was that for us? I didn't hear that. Okay, flaps 5. There we are.
Egypt Air 47 Hotel, turn left heading 270 degrees, cleared out of approach runway 23 center, of the series sequence, report established.
Left 27 degrees and clear for the island approach 23 center, report when established. Egypt Air 47 Hotel. Right, left 270. We're cleared for the approach.
Egypt Air 021, inbound, maybe descending, flight level 120. Egypt Air 021, radar contact passing flight level 145, descend now flight level 120, expect vectors for the out of approach runway 23 center. And flight level 120, expect vector for the out of approach runway 23 center, Egypt Air 021. Egypt Air 021, squawk code 4407. Confirm squawk 1107.
Spoilers are armed.
Negative, squawk code 4407.
There's Saudi 417, just a heads up on final there, wind seems to favor 05, we had a quartering tailwind.
Very, very nice approach. It's nice to have some ATC actually.
417, did you have the tailwind at what altitude?
Yeah, on about final, so at about 1,000 feet, there was a 7 knot quartering tailwind.
Saudi 417, thanks for the report.
Okay, we're not established just yet, but once we are,
Saudi 417, clear on Papa.
we'll let them know.
Saudi 417, welcome to Cairo, safe parking.
We'll taxi over to the Echo Gates today, Saudi 417.
Saudi 417, perfect. In that case, taxi right Tango, Sierra 2, Sierra Whiskey Standard Choice.
We're established on the localizer. Established on the localizer, Flight 23 sensor, Egypt Air 47 Hotel.
Egypt Air 47 Hotel, number 1, we got 2006, runway 23 center to the land.
23 center cleared to land, Egypt Air 47 Hotel. Okay, because we're cleared to land, I'm going to do the speed that we would like, because we're only 6 miles out, so 135 final landing speed. There we go. Speed will come down nicely. Spoilers are armed. Going to pop on our landing lights, runway turn off lights. Everything else is on, including seatbelt signs. Gear down. That will give us some more drag. There we are. Flaps 10. Flaps 15.
And all stations, 18 is off one at the moment.
Flaps 25. Flaps 30.
$1,000.
And flaps 40. Autopilot disconnected. I have control.
Approaching minimums.
And auto thrust off, and I'll do that myself.
Minimums.
Continue.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Touchdown. Reverses. .60 knots manual braking, reverses stowed. Okay, so left onto Tango here. Then we want Delta. And Sierra 1. I'm not quite sure what any of that is actually. I've got Tango. Maybe it's that Sierra because that's Delta. Or Golf 3. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think I know. So we'll take a right onto this Sierra here, which is Sierra 1. So left gen, right gen. We can switch on our normal sound now. Okay, we'll come down here.
DJ021 winds are 306 knots, runway 23 center to the land. 2370 cruise to land, Egypt Air 02.
Okay, take a left turn here. Great. Lovely stuff. Parking brake is set. Engine 1, engine 2 cut off, and we'll switch it back to Unicom and standby. Weather radar off and traffic off as well. IRSs can come off. APU gen. Actually, those can stay on. Anti-collision light off, and GSX request deboarding. Well everyone, thank you all for watching this rotation. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to be flying out of Egypt and into Germany, which is something we don't fly very often, both destinations. So there's a very interesting flight to do from flight request. So thank you to that person who did request this flight. It was very enjoyable. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you do want to request a flight, then you can use the link in the description below for the flight request page. If you're a member of the channel, make most of that membership forum, because you do get prioritized flight requests if you are a member of the channel. Without anything else to really say, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next full flight video. Bye bye.